youtube.com/MugenLord. Subscribe to the channel for gaming news, updates, discussion, and live streams. Signing off.
Hey guys, this is MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another video. And today I want to talk about a particular game that had my interest since E3 of 2019, and the name of that game is called Ninjala, which is made from the studio called Gung-Ho. They're utilizing the Unreal Engine, and as you can tell by the artistic choice and the style, it kind of reminds me of other familiar Nintendo games like Splatoon, and also reminds me of that Blizzard game called Overwatch. And I love the art style. I think that's the art style that's really pulls me in. I love this artistic choice and design. Now, what is Ninjala? Ninjala is pretty much a battle royale, free-for-all, ninja high action party game that you can be able to play against your friends. It's also free to play as well. They decided to go with the free to play business model, which I think is pretty interesting. I think that's the best way to get everybody on board with it. So you pretty much take control, or you create your own shinobi character. And in the world of Ninjala, is pretty much the shinobi culture had pretty much faded from existence. It just became part of ancient history, and the protagonist and his other friends decided that they wanted to go back and pretty much revive this custom. Now, these shinobis utilize this special type of gum that you chew on, and when you chew this gum pretty much gives you this special ability to allow you to do ninjutsus, or I guess you could say create weapons utilizing the gum as well. And it gives you the ability to run super fast, climb on walls, maybe even walk on water. And it pretty much became an experiment that went wrong, because after the whole climactic battle came to an end, or came to a pause or a halt, the main character, from chewing the gum had transformed them from, I guess you could say, from an adult, or I guess you could say from a teen to a child. And as you can see, the characters are children, and that's because of what the gum had done to the characters. It took them from being an adult or a teen and just reduced them down to child size. So that's pretty much from what you see in the introduction trailer, and it looks like they may be coming up with other, I guess you could say, episodes to continue along the story. So pretty much in the game, you're set in different arenas. After you create your character, you're set in different arenas, and the goal is to try to rack up and score as much points as possible. Now, the game is not about just KOing your opponent. It's about just scoring as much points as possible by finding these little apple icons that pop up onto the stage. And also, as you score as much points as possible, you're able to convert your gum and your weapon and increase your weapon size. Once your weapon gets big enough, you're able to cover a whole area of attacking your opponents at one time. So that's pretty much a lot of strategy to it, because you can use ninjutsu to pretty much transform into different objects. You can hide your blind signs your opponent. You're allowed to walk and climb on walls, run up walls, which is pretty interesting. And you can use your gum to pretty much float and to use as a shield to defend yourself from certain attacks. So there's a whole lot of strategy, and from the looks of it, from the surface of it, just by looking at it, it looks like a fun game for kids and everything. But as you dig deep into the gameplay mechanics, there's a lot of strategy for players who are looking for something more in depth, and I guess you could say competitive, because this game can become very competitive from the little bit I have played so far. And I can see how this game can be extremely fun if you decide to dwell like really deep into the game to get an understanding of how the game works and how the game functions. And you also get into these moments where you clash with your opponents, and you go through this little clash battle, and if you win, you pretty much eat upon your opponent, and they pretty much, once they get knocked out, it also gives you a bunch of points, and it ranks you up the ladder as well, which I think is pretty cool. And even when you go to the character customization as well, you're able to fully customize your character. You use the points that you earn to be able to buy different weapons, different gum packs for your character. So there's a lot of strategy, and I noticed that the most popular weapon at the time that I played the first beta was the yo-yo. That yo-yo was really a really good weapon, and it seemed like that everybody was using that. So just by the beta, there was somewhat, I guess you could say, a meta that was formed just in that little bit of time that people was getting to understand and get the gist of how the game works. But man, I'm really enjoying the game, and for the fact is that it's funny how it was. I had my brother DX Strike, Keel Lancer. My dad he had his Nintendo Switch and logged into the beta, and even my daughter herself, with her Nintendo Switch Lite, had the opportunity to play a game along with my sister as well. We had a good time, really enjoyed it. And the thing about this game is, this game can pretty much really get intense once you understand how the game works, because there's this one player that I kept running into in every match. This dude kept clashing with me. This dude kept winning every match because he understood how the game works. So I'm really looking forward to see how the meta and how the game actually, I guess you could say, evolve or actually grow. I wonder if this game is actually going to pretty much catch on. Will this game become like an esports type of game, like an online type of competitive game, like similar to like Splatoon and like Fortnite and other games like that? I think that would be pretty cool to see something quite different, something quite unique, and also pleasing on the eyes with the artistic choice that they decided to go with this game. Now, I also want to inform you, down in my Discord, thanks to my boy PJ, he had also posted up a new schedule, because they just announced a new schedule that the game will be available once more on June 24th, and they have schedules for other dates for other countries for you to actually give the game a try once again. And this time the story mode will be available as well. So if you guys are interested in wanting to stay informed for Ninjala, definitely join my Discord, and hopefully we'll be able to run into each other and have a couple of matches as well. I think that'd be pretty fun. I think that'd be pretty cool as well. But that's pretty much my overall impressions of what I feel about the game, Ninjala. It was kind of rough, the beta at first, because they didn't expect for them to get an overflow of people trying to play the game, and the servers kept crashing and everything like that. But then they gave players an extra day to be able to play, and then I was able to get on and actually have a good time with the game without any issues whatsoever. So continue to test the game, because the game was supposed to come out like early June or like late May, but they wanted to push the game back farther to do more testing, which I think is perfectly fine. I want them to have a clean launch, and I want this game to run smoothly for everybody to get a chance to enjoy, unlike what we've been experiencing with Fantasy Star Online for the PC and the Microsoft Store. But I'll get into that in a whole nother video. But that's pretty much my overall thoughts of the game. I think the game is very enjoyable, especially once you actually understand how the game works. I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Have you ever participated in the beta? And if so, what do you think about the game? Do you think this is a game that you'll continue to play? I mean, it is free to play. You got nothing to lose by giving the game a try. And do you think there will be future microtransactions going to be added to the game later? We just don't know anything about that as well. And if you haven't tried it, after watching this video, do you think that you will consider giving it a try? And especially after I left the schedule for you guys to go check out on the Discord, will you give the game a try? Definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, because it really helps me in the algorithm. And I really want to thank you guys for being like very active. You guys been participating in my content. You guys been leaving a lot of your thoughts and opinions. You guys been liking my videos, and YouTube has been recommending some of my videos lately, and I really appreciate that. So I look forward for us to keep that momentum going. And also, don't forget to hit the bell to be notified if you want to be notified to everything related to Nintendo Switch and just gaming in general. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please just check and make sure that you're still subscribed, because YouTube just have a habit of just unsubscribing people from my channel. So that wraps this video up. This is MugenLord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below. And don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.